So if you look in John chapter 18, it says that Jesus was taken to the Praetorium. And so 2,000 years ago, these steps would have been the lower pavement. So it's known as Gabbatha in scripture. And this is where the accused would stand. And there was a door right here in the wall. This was the emergency exit that Herod had built into the city wall. So if there was a riot inside, he could escape outside. This would also be the place that there would be judgments handed down. So he would come out because the Jews didn't want to go into a Gentile house or under a Gentile roof. Herod and Pilate would come out to them to give them judgments. So Jesus is standing down here. There would have been a whole huge pavement after he exited the building, and he'd be standing right here. So Jesus is here, the people are out here. The whole drama of John 18 takes place right here on this lawn. And Pilate comes out to them from this area, from the upper pavement. And it's not far. You just walk right up the wall, and you can find the upper pavement about 50 feet away. And you can see it right here. The original steps right here. This would have all been a platform that Pilate and Herod would have used to talk to the people from. So I'm going to stand on the area that Jesus would have been proclaimed to death. So these are the stones, the upper stone pavement that all of the accused who are down at the bottom. There's the lower stone pavement, Gabbatha, and this is the upper stone pavement, which is where the judgments were handed down. And so from this spot, Pilate goes back and forth talking to Jesus in and out of this building and tries to let him go because there's no reason for him to be put to death. But Pilate doesn't want a riot. And that's what the Jewish leaders who are all down here on the grass are threatening. That's why they're saying, hey, we have no king but Caesar, which is crazy for Jewish people to say, but they just said it because they wanted to blackmail Pilate, because Pilate's whole reason of being in Jerusalem was to not let there be a riot. So if there's a riot that's going to start, Pilate's going to do everything he can to make sure that he isn't, a bad report's not given back to the Caesar at Rome, to remove him. So Pilate tries to let him go, but he realizes there's going to be a riot, and it's literally from this spot that pronounces death on Jesus, an innocent man. And Jesus now, who's down there, is pronounced to death. He's taken back up inside the Praetorium, beaten, whipped, crown of thorns, led back out, and he's going to walk right down this sidewalk about less than a quarter mile toward the end of this wall. And that's where he needs help carrying the cross. Somebody coming from the countryside picks up his cross and helps Jesus to the execution site, which is just on the other side of this wall at Golgotha.